Hello, this is the park. What's the name park?
Sanssouci Park.
Sanssouci Park. Look at this. Hey, it's Lilian again. Today we off to Germany. So let's go. Oh, this is actually my very first time in Europe. Everything from the architect to the culture feels so different from Asia. Especially like Sanssouci Palace with its so beautiful garden and also fancy detail. It totally a royal vibes. This belonged to King Frederick the Great Summer Palace where he came to chill, relax and even compose the music. Sanssouci isn't just a cultural icon of Germany, it's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1990. So if you're into classic architecture, this place is a must. Wow. When you go inside, everyone get a little audio guide like this. Super handy. And oh my god, the interior is breathtaking. Designed in a light, elegant Rococo style, the whole palace just screams fancy. Massive floor to ceiling window flood the room with sunlight and the paint ceiling. Next stop, the Sanssouci Picture Gallery. It's one of the most stunning 18th century buildings in Europe. It actually is the oldest surviving art gallery in Germany. Just look around. An entire hall filled with golden frame and marble floors, colorful mosaic, and super ornate detail. Then we move to the palace kitchen. It's so cute. You will find the copper pots, porcelain plates, and all kinds of 18th, 19th century kitchenware. Honestly, it feels like stepping into European period drama. After all that walking is the pleasure time. I still daydreaming about 18th century beauty. But let's go! Next stop, Berlin, city of museum, architect and major artsy vibes. Wow, we are Berlin. In Berlin, besides exploring the culture, I went to full-on museum mode, like all in. Every building on Museum Island is a masterpiece, from Renaissance to modern design. It has its own character. The first stop Neues Museum, also known as the Egyptian Museum. If you are into the mummy movie like me, you will love this place. They got ancient Egyptian artifacts, statues, jewelry, the works. Built in the 19th century, the museum blends classic and modern style beautifully. Very vintage luxury vibes. Next up, Pergamon Museum Panorama. The highlight here is a massive 360-degree panoramic artwork of ancient Pergamon. I had to spin around a few times to take it all in. It's stunning. Feel like time traveling. After all of that exploring, I recharged with the ultimate German combo, potato and sausage. And then my most anticipated stop IT museum. I have been obsessed with the Greek mythology since I was a kid, so the place was a total dream. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1999, the museum houses tons of ancient Greek, Roman, and Etruscan theatres. And then comes the rotunda, the highlight of the museum. Absolutely stunning. Flooded with natural light, surrounded by marble statues of Greek gods like Zeus, Athena, Apollo, Venus. It's both majestic and magical. You walk through time, sculpture, pottery, jewelry. It's like reliving those mythological stories I grew up with. Also in Berlin, there are Museum of Film and Television Berlin. Here you can time travel through over 100 years of the German cinema and 50 years of East-West television history. And of course, you cannot leave Berlin without visiting the Brandenburg Gate. In this photo, it kinda looks like I'm wearing a crown, right? Next up, Border Museum, also on Museum Island. It's pure Baroque beauty with a huge statue of King Frederick Wilhelm I on horseback greeting you at the entrance. Inside, you will find European sculpture from Middle Age to the 18th century, Byzantine arts, and one of the biggest car collections in Germany. The hall and dome are so gorgeous. Totally must take a photo moment. If you're in Berlin, don't miss this one.
It's real.
After Berlin, I headed to Lüneburg, a super cute little town in northern Germany, about 45 kilometers from Hamburg.
This one is not too old. This even has still the branding. It says built 1970. This is a lunar well.
What?
Goddess of moon.
Oh, okay.
But my favorite is Lamajun. Next time you eat Lamajun here.
Okay. This cake. After that, dessert time. Ice cream. The famous here is spaghetti ice cream. Sounds weird, but just me, it's very delicious. The cafe even had a view of St. Johannes Church, the oldest Lutheran church in Lüneburg. The interior is absolutely stunning. Feel like you step into the movie scene.
das überall Schatten.
Oh, many people. The first day I went, it was so quiet because it was a public holiday, literally no one on the streets. So I came back the next day and oh wow, it different vibe. Bustling cafe, open market, full of life. The old town itself is super charming, cobblestone street, old square, and house from the 15th, 16th century still standing strong. And here's something really special. I got to meet a dear friend who traveled all the way from Munich just to see me. Thank you, my love. It's been 6 years since we last met. We talked non-stop, took a ton of photos, and it just felt so nice to reconnect. Can't wait to see her again soon. Since Lüneburg is pretty close to Hamburg, we hop on a train and went there too. The main station is huge and busy, mixing classic and modern architecture perfectly. Hamburg known for its massive port, the largest in Germany and one of the biggest in Europe. Right in the city center, the Lake Arthur, surrounded by parks and cafes. Total chill city vibes. Hamburg is the perfect blend of history and modern life. Everywhere you look, it's gorgeous. And that is for today's video. Thanks for watching my Germany adventure. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe my channel. I will see you in the next one.